Recording almost live from deepest, darkest Appalachia. Nestled in the hills of eastern Kentucky, in particular Prestonsburg. It's the mWo podcast on Patreon. Hosted by the creepy Kentuckian and Uncle Bill. Take it away, Bo.
My name is Boz. Boz Rotten, that's my full name. Piece of shit, yeah, the most is the same thing. No good at this life thing. Boz. Fucking rotten.
Howdy, folks, and welcome. It is the May 11th edition of the Midweek Obliteration here on Patreon. I'm the creepy Kentuckian.
I'm Uncle Bill. How's it going, y'all? And like you were saying, I really don't feel like giving any more money to Scream Factory.
No.
Speaking of which, they released like one of my favorite movies on 4K here recently with Event Horizon. And
Now, that was just a Blu-ray.
was it a Blu-ray?
That's what's so funny. Yeah, I need to mention that, too.
Are you?
Yeah, I think Event Horizon is just the Scream Factory one's just a Blu-ray.
No, it can't be. It was already out on fucking Blu-ray. Wait a minute. No, that was Paramount. Paramount released the 4K.
Well, they announced it. That was just a recent announcement.
Yeah, sorry. They didn't release it. Yeah. I thought it was Scream Factory for some reason. Anyway, point being is...
That's so killer.
Point being is that I'm not going to buy that either. Like, I'm just... These movies that just came out on Blu-ray and shit, like not too long ago, I'm just...
Do you have the standard edition on Blu-ray?
I do, yeah.
Oh, okay. Some movies, man, honestly, and I'm not picky about video quality that much either, but I mean, I watched, which one was it that we watched that was on DVD, and it was fine. I think it was one of those Fulci movies that I was reviewing for when we were doing it was Murder Rock, I think. And it was an old DVD.
Probably. That's a Media Blaster.
Yeah, it was an old DVD. And I'm like, I'm perfectly fine with this. I would never upgrade a movie like this to Blu-ray. This movie looks fine. Come on. It's a low-budget horror movie from the 80s.
You really don't need Murder Rock in 4K or anything.
Or even Blu-ray. I mean, the DVD, it looked good enough to me. So some of these movies... I'm never going to fucking own Event Horizon. I don't need it on anything because I can't stand Sam Neill. And I don't want to watch it.
I'll tell you, though, another one, too. This is probably the biggest one. I don't think we've talked about this yet. Have we talked about Tenebrae?
No. I don't think we have.
That, to me, is like the biggest release to come out, like of anything.
You were going on about the price of it or something, but... It's going to be around the price of Phenomena, it looks like. They're going to have that.
Okay, so here's how it breaks down. And I'm still kind of pissed off about this because, like, I'd have to buy it, but I'm just really begrudgingly doing this. So you've got there's a regular edition, and then there's a limited, like, artwork edition that's limited to, like, 2,000. So the regular, and I think they're the same edition except for the artwork. I don't think there's anything...
Yeah.
So
who cares?
The regular edition is like $43. The limited edition one is like $64. I'm like, God damn, man. That's like, you're getting into Vinegar Syndrome territory now.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand that, but at least the packaging and everything on it's pretty badass. I mean,
I'm going to buy it. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
It's going to be bought. It's going to get got. Dawn of the Dead, I went back and watched it again after that, and that was just because, like, I just wanted to see it again.
You just wanted to cleanse the palate of everybody talking shit.
But I really just wanted to see it again because, like, I hadn't seen it in a while, and, like, it got me wanting to, like, watch it again. So any movie that I've seen over 100 times that I can go back and watch twice within the span of 2 days, like, that movie is a classic.
You've probably done that numerous times, too, is what's so funny.
I have, yeah.
I remember you saying when you first watched, was it the Argento cut? I think it was the Argento cut, because that was the one that we didn't see until that box set, Anchor Bay box set, come out.
Yeah.
And you said that you watched that and you like immediately turned around and watched the theatrical version.
Yeah,
to get the taste out of your mouth.
Have you seen that cut? Like, I watched that again recently because that was the version you'd sent to Joe, was the European cut, the Argento cut. And so, like, I'm watching it, and I'm like, what the fuck is going... Look, it like, cuts, like, 5 to 10 minute scenes out. It just goes from, like, one thing to something else that doesn't make any sense. Like,
We don't need that shit.
I know, you know what he was doing, too. He was like, listen, only the action. Unless someone is dying, you don't put it
People
in.
ain't gonna like this. This is too turkey.
Did you say too turkey?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
This is not entertainment.
Nah. You get to
But-
put the zombies back in.
Thumbs up.
Up your butt.
Like, subscribe, and if you subscribe, here's something else you can do. Once you subscribe, you can click the bell notification, right? And it'll notify you anytime that Dead Pit puts up new shit.
Or don't. I really don't give a if you do or
I
not.
want you to. I want you to.
I don't care.
Let's keep our community growing here on
No,
YouTube.
I don't like it. I don't want you to do nothing.
Listen, they need to do that, pal.
No, don't you
Yeah.
dare touch it.
Thumbs up, subscribe, and click that bell.
For this video officially, it's Old Curly Jaws has a message for you. Go on over to shop.deadpit.com and go look at their Teen Public store right now. You've got some new shirts like the Old Curly Jaws official t-shirt, which is brutal and badass. You got the Yummy Gummy shirt with the captain himself on the shirt. You got Uncle Bill's face on a fucking shirt. You got the Final Girl shirt. You got all these shirts over at shop.deadpit.com. Get them before they're all out, especially the new one, Bedtime's in 39. It doesn't get better than that, so go on out. Check out these shirts at shop.deadpit.com. Go look at their Teen Public store. You're going to have a good old time. Get them all!
Thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon. Dead Pit on Patreon.com is the only place to check out a complete archive of the old Dead Pit radio shows all the way back from 2005 on, in addition to the midweek shows and fan commentaries, exclusive podcasts, and much more. Dead Pit on Patreon.com if you're interested. Tiers start at only $1.